Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave, coming at you live from Germany for a very, very special Dead on Dave Live. That's right, we're going to be having a good old time tonight because we got a lot of things to talk about. I cannot seem to be getting through any YouTube news as of late without seeing pranksters. Pranksters all over the place, and now because some of the things that they're doing that are escalating from harmless pranks to actual physicality type pranks, the question is starting to really become, where's the line with these guys? So that's what we're going to talk about today because it's something that's really driving me nuts. It's actually, it's driving me fucking crazy. It's making me literally insane because I can't take when somebody does something really stupid for no other reason than just being stupid and trying to get views off of being stupid, but then don't want to accept the consequences of being stupid. Instead, they would much rather try and be like, it's a prank, bro. I shouldn't be held responsible because it's a prank, bro. You tend to hear that more than anything else when it comes to defense of these types of pranks and these pranksters. It's just a prank, bro. It drives me absolutely crazy. So we're going to talk about one in particular, and we're kind of going to go a little bit more into some of the other guys that are doing similar things. But this entire story I'm talking about first tonight before we get to your live viewer questions, because really the show is always about you guys. I got inspired. That's why. That's why this has, and you guys know what happens to me when I get inspired. Of course, there's only one way I can express myself properly. I can't say the word properly, but I can express myself properly, and I can do it classy. And I can do it artistically. And I can do it with a copious haiku. Sure, prank all you like. Keep in mind consequences. Don't drop the soap, bro. There you go. There you have it. Your copious haiku on YouTube Pranksters. There you go. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Happy about it. I'm happy with it. It's always nice. Look, the thing came about because one of the most notable ones that's going on right now is this one involving Sumit Verma from India. He's an Indian YouTuber who is now in a hell of a lot of trouble. And a lot of people have been talking about this on YouTube. A lot of the commentators and all the news guys and all that stuff, they're talking about this. Me, I'm just an asshole who's just tired of these other assholes hiding behind pranks, and that's why I'm talking about it. This guy, Sumit Verma, posted on his channel a video of him going up, talking to women, and then kissing them rather aggressively and then running away. Not expecting any type of repercussions. I mean, here's the thing. Let's take aside all the legality for a second. Let's take aside all of the type of situation that could get you in trouble with the law, get your ass and pound your ass prison or anything like that. Motherfuckers carry knives, guns, pepper spray, maybe small animals that could bite your nuts off, has security dogs. Yes, security dogs, that's right. You never know what's going to fucking happen. I mean, just taking your life in your own hands for something so stupid, and especially with women. You know, you think that you can just go up and just assault any woman that you want without any consequences from a physical aspect. But what about not just from a physical aspect? How about the legality of it? Why do we live in a world where these goddamn young kids go on YouTube and think just because they're YouTubers and they have some subs and views and all of these things that they can just go on and fuck with people? And in this case, actually put their mouths on other people's faces. I don't give a shit that he later apologized, that he shouldn't have done it. Doing it and then uploading it are two different things. It's like, okay, I did something really stupid, but now I'm going to upload a sexual assault because that's what it is. And you could say, oh no, it's not. It's just a prank. He just kissed him on the mouth. Jesus Christ. That is violating somebody. You are putting your lips, and who the fuck knows? Look at this guy's face too. You see, who knows where this dude's lips have fucking been, and you're putting them on somebody else's. They don't know who you are. They don't know what type of things you were sucking off before you went and kissed them. They have no idea. You could have bubonic plague all over your lips. They have no idea. It's just from that aspect, from a legal standpoint, it's fucking wrong. From a moral standpoint, it's even wronger. You know, Jesus Christ. It's absolutely insane. And now it's good that the Delhi police are stepping involved. They're getting involved, and they are going to hold this guy probably to some type of consequences. Mr. Verma posted a video, and even though it was in Bangalore, the city, it was a southern city of India, Bangalore, even though there were all of these reports coming out about mass molestation, that's what was being cited. The reports were being filed, all of this thing, and he put it out anyway on New Year's Eve. Just pissed everybody off, and now police are trying to urge victims, anyone who was in the video, to come forward and file charges. They want to get this guy. They want to get this guy. It's absolutely ridiculous that he's hiding behind a prank video. It drives me absolutely insane. And that's the thing. That's what they're always doing. They're constantly, these guys are always hiding behind prank videos. Remember last year or 2 years ago, I think it was, when a whole bunch of YouTubers got fucking arrested? They got actually put in jail, man. It was Troll Station. 4 members of Troll Station got fucking put in actual jail for a fake robbery in London. I mean, look, I think when you're doing any type of things that are going to cause this type of mass hysteria, whether it be a robbery, whether it be one of those fake execution pranks, whether it be Adam Sella and the stupid shit that he does on airplanes, you should be held responsible for that. This isn't the same as saying the N-word. This isn't the same as like free speech or PC culture. There are videos of people giving children fake bombs when they were dressed as Santa and then running away. That's insane. They're more than likely fake, and I get that. But that's insane. That's not funny. That's not edgy. It's just stupid and insane. It's not the same as like a scare prank. A scare prank, most people can pretty much understand that it's a prank. It's a joke. There's something going on. But I guarantee you, if any of those people have a heart attack that they're pranking, the people doing the prank are going to be held fucking responsible, and they very well should be. This is absolutely mind-boggling to me that these people, the Adam Sellas of the world, the Joey Salads, the Fousey Tubes, all these guys, they continue doing it. Even the Rowan Atkinses of the world, all these guys, they continue to do these things, and they don't expect any ramifications to come. In fact, when they get confronted, when they piss somebody off, like I've seen a couple of them do the prank or the social experiment where they'll walk up and put their arm around a guy and try to like lean in and act like they're trying to be gay with him or something, and then they'll get their fucking face punched in, and then they're going to get indignant and be like, it's just a prank, bro. When you get your shit pushed in, that's not a prank anymore, is it? Jesus Christ, you're doing something that elicits real world fucking reactions. When you put your hand on somebody else, or you are trying to make an entire group of people feel like something life-threatening or life-altering is happening to them, then you deserve anything that comes your way. A beatdown, lawsuits, or jail time. And I think mass lawsuits or mass jail time for some of these people is what's going to happen. It's unfortunate because it's stupid. This shouldn't happen. It shouldn't be a situation where, okay, we got to put these motherfuckers in jail just to get a point across. But it continues to happen. It continues to happen, and people continue to watch, and the views go up, and these guys continue to gain fucking subs. There needs to be a statement made, and this isn't a statement just for a statement. You know, that's not the point of it. A learning experience. No, these motherfuckers in a lot of cases are breaking the law. They're actually doing something criminal. If you don't think that this guy, this fucking, Sumit Verma is breaking the law by putting his mouth on other people's faces, lips. I don't know how to convince you. Jesus Christ, man. It drives me insane that it continues to happen. The Joey Salads one, look, there are some that walk the line of legality and it's really not, but it's just a really scummy, shitty thing to do. Like who was it, Fousey Tube or Joey Salads, who put the Donald Trump car and had guys go up there and fake like they were thugs and tear up the car. That's one thing. Completely one thing altogether. It may not even be legal. Setting a car on fire like some of these assholes have done, that's illegal. It's still, you can't set a car on fire and without a permit just roll it down the street. You can't do it. You can't do it. It's stupid. It's absolutely asinine. And I think the stupider thing about it is the fact that people think that there's nothing wrong with it. It drives me fucking nuts to see this shit happen. It does. It just, I can't. Pip Scotland says it's not a prank anymore if it causes violence. Absolutely. Absolutely. Typically, you don't prank people you don't know, and you certainly don't prank mass amounts of people. That's like me walking in with a loaded gun, firing shots into the air, and then when the police get called, I go, oh, it's a prank. Well, how the fuck did anybody know it was a prank? Or if I walk into an area with a gun and I start shooting it up in the air and there's only blanks in it, but some goddamn 97-year-old security guard doesn't know there's blanks in it, and he caps me 3 times in the fucking chest. Is that the security guard's fault? Fuck no, it's not. He didn't know it was a prank. I'm just an asshole in a ski mask shooting a fucking gun with blanks in the air. It defies the common sense test. It just makes absolutely no sense in the world to me, and it drives me insane that people go on and actually try to defend this shit. It makes me insane. Let's get to some callers, because I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Am I overreacting, or what do you guys think? Do you think that this is a serious problem that needs to be dealt with on a legal level? I want to know what you guys think, so let's turn it over to you guys. You can call in now on Skype, David Vancura, DavidVancura, and of course the number 702-751-2902. And we got our first guy of the night, good friend, German brethren, the one and only Leech. What's up, buddy?
Oh, what's up, Dave? How's it going, man?
I am copious.
I heard the topic and I knew I had to chime in.
I had a feeling you would.
I had to, because I saw that shit live on TV on the 2nd of January this year. I don't know. You probably heard about it too. The thing that went down at the darts event.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you fucking.
Where the guy went on the stage, took the fucking trophy that in itself is full silver and is worth like I don't even know how much.
Mm-hmm.
And he took it and ran off and almost stumbled while running.
Yep.
If he would have broken that fucking thing, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what that would be. I mean, it's already trespassing, whatever he was doing.
Sure.
Attempted theft. I don't know what they could try to push against him. I just know that they will push something against him. Probably
they caught a beatdown. They caught a beatdown over that. They got their asses kicked. And then they tried to play victim. They were like, can you believe they beat our asses? No, yeah, I can believe they beat your asses. They thought you were criminals.
To be fair, to a certain extent, I don't know the entire backstory of that part, right? Mm. If they got those injuries when they were trying to pull them off stage, I'd get that part, right? I'd get that part but if they actually beat them up afterwards as an extra, it's kind of, too bad.
If security grabbed them off stage and they're rustling, and if this is what happened, if they grabbed the thing and tried to run off stage, security stopped them, and they just dropped and stopped, and security beat their asses anyway, I would be like, okay, security's wrong here. But that's not the report. That was what happened. They tried to keep running. They tried to resist. They were not giving up the trophy very easily. So the security guard stepped into action and beat the shit out of them. I'm okay with that. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, and sometimes it's a fist into your face.
The thing was that I personally play darts as well. I don't play it well, but I know what's going on when they're trying to throw and concentrate, right?
Sure.
The guy who won the entire event was the guy who was throwing while that was happening. And he was very gracious afterwards, because on the press conference when he was asked about it, his response was, well, he was just trying to be nice. He was trying to hand the trophy to me beforehand. That's probably...
He didn't know. He didn't know who these people were,
Yeah, but that's what he said about it. He said, like, was very gracious in his reaction. That's what I'm trying to put across.
Because he probably didn't realize that these are some asshole trollers that have been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
They had just done something, I think a spelling bee or something not that long ago too, a few weeks back. They're constantly doing it. There's there's no reason for it other than they're just trying to get their name out there. It's ridiculous.
The thing is, darts is such a concentration sport, right? That I don't even know. I don't know what would have happened if these dumbasses would have broken the concentration of the guy who was ahead 6-2 sets.
Yeah.
And if he would have lost that thing on the brink of victory, he could have probably sued them for the money out of that.
Sure, absolutely. That's another ramification. I love that's where you're stuck on. It's like they're messing with the integrity of darts, Dave. Can you believe this shit? There is integrity of darts here.
I mean, I'd give them, if they try to do the same thing with Conor McGregor and try to steal his belt, they'd get props for me in that case, but they'd probably exit the fucking arena in a fucking coffin if they would do that shit, because he'd probably beat them up.
They get beaten. When people come into the ring, in a wrestling ring, and try to mess with people, they get their asses kicked, and I'm fully fucking in support of the wrestlers who make sure that those people catch a beat down for it. It's stupid. Here's the reality of these pranksters, especially the troll station motherfuckers. These are non-talented, non-creative people who can do nothing else on YouTube than simply go to places and get in people's way. They're not doing anything else than that. They're not doing anything creative. They're literally just running on stage and causing a distraction wherever they go. How is that a prank? How is how is it a troll? It's a fucking crime is what it is.
They call themselves troll station, but what they actually do is break the law station. That's what they should call themselves.
Criminal station. Fucking Jesus
Criminal
Christ.
station, yeah.
My God.
It's very fucking obnoxious when scare pranks, okay, I can get behind
Sure.
that, but when I see like shit like these, even these 24 hours in a fort thingy, where they put themselves in fucking IKEA. And as long as it's not actually staged, that's also trespassing. They made millions of fucking dollars off of clicks of those videos. It's like people watch that and they are amazed. Do more. Yeah. And I always see that shit in America, and then I always know it's going to come to a certain point. The trends are going to swap over to the German side of YouTube.
They always do. Germany catches everything. Yeah.
And the guys who made it over here, they only tried it 3 times. Afterwards, they got pushed into lawsuits.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are currently facing legal trouble, and that's what they should do, because fuck that shit. All right, I'm not going to take up any more time because
I've been here 15 years, and from what I've understood, the Polizei are not as aggressive as they used to be. When I first got here, the one thing that all my NCOs, my sergeants, my officers, everybody who was above me in the Army told me, do not fuck with the Polizei. Don't piss them off. If they come up to you and ask you for anything, give it to them. Don't give them anything else. And I learned this myself, because I was out with a bunch of buddies, and 2 of them decided to give attitude to a Polizei, and they caught a fucking baton. And I don't know if you know about German batons out there, folks, but those motherfuckers vibrate, and they hurt, and they pound your ass. It's ridiculous. Now, from what I've understood, the Polizei have gotten a lot less aggressive with that stuff. In fact, on average, I believe they only draw their weapons like 4 times a fucking year as far as actual lethal force. Good night, baby. Love you. My wife's going to sleep. Good night, copious wife.
They're not only facing legal trouble from the police, but also I think they did it first time in like a McDonald's, and actually around the place that I live. And what McDonald's, the statement immediately was, don't be an idiot.
Yes.
Don't do it, and we are just pushing against them because that's what we need to do. So we need to keep other people from doing the shit to us, because it's not only it's not only the thing that they are pranking them and that they are in legal trouble. No, every time you do that shit, you also put money expenses on the side of those who you try to prank.
Absolutely.
Because the security guard needs to go out there because the fucking alarms goes off. Yep. The police goes out there. Everything. Absolutely.
I
mean, have you seen this thing with that they did in the USA where they let like a fucking stink grenade off in like some Burger King?
Yes.
And then they told them that there was a gas leak, and then they made them smash all the fucking windows?
Yes. And then
that's not a prank.
No, and then they sat outside of the Burger King or wherever it was, and they filmed it, and then they uploaded it. And they're laughing the entire fucking video like this is something funny. That's not a prank. It's not a prank.
It's not.
It's being a fucking let's call it at minimum being an asshole. At worst, and what it probably is, the real definition is being a goddamn criminal. That's what this is. And I really think it's time now to start if these motherfuckers are so brazen that they're not only going to do something so stupid, but upload it and try to profit from it. It's time to start coming down on them because proof is in the evidence. They're putting their own proof against them on the internet. I think it's time that some mass shit happens. Look, Troll Station has been arrested before. Talked about it earlier. The 4 of them got arrested last year. And they were very indignant, but they couldn't believe that they got arrested. And they're in jail. They couldn't believe they got jail time. How could you not believe that you're going to catch jail time for some of this stuff?
I don't know. These people, sometimes I suspect that I want to know how old they are because I want to make statistics on how long humans are able to survive without any brain activity. That's my side of this.
Right. That's hysterical. Leech, you got anything else on this?
No, that's my point. I just wanted to bring this up because I saw it and I'm pissed off. And fuck Troll Station, fuck everything they stand for. Yeah. Their content is shit. They are shit. The only good content creators are me and Dave.
That's right. Everybody else is beneath us. I agree.
Yes.
Fuck this Sumit Verma guy, too. I hope he goes to fucking prison, man. Fucking I'm gonna go kiss women. I'm just gonna go out there and whether they like it or not.
I saw that. I was like,
it's called sexual assault.
Yeah, I mean, if the people in India get upset, you know, it's shit is going down because, I mean, in India, when you read the reports that what happens in fucking India,
God, yeah,
it's fucking horrendous. But that's a totally different story. That's something else.
But hey, I appreciate the call, Leech. You have yourself a good night, buddy.
Peace out.
Take it easy. Let's bring in another man's is. Let's bring in the man called Max. You're live with Dead on Dave.
Yes, we're back in.
What's up, Maxie? How you doing, buddy?
So with all these pranks and stuff going on, isn't this just a reason why that we should continue with the fake pranks? I know a lot of people hate it, but it's not affecting anyone. I know that Joey Salads and stuff create these bad ideologies about specific people and groups.
Yeah.
But don't you think it's better than actually affecting people?
Well, see, I think some people can make the argument by creating these false narratives and these false ideologies that there's actual racism and hatred going on in certain places when there's clearly not. I think that is affecting people. I think that is hurting people. It's causing more panic and hysteria and all these things. I think there are some fake pranks that should be completely left alone, and as long as they don't impact other people potentially being affected down the line. Look, when Joey Salads does that video on the Trump car and thuggery and all that stuff, that's a political statement that he's making. That's not a prank. That is him pushing a false narrative onto people trying to cause a reaction. That's what he was attempting to do.
It's Joey Salads, though.
I know, but idiots do stuff that have effect all the fucking time. All the time. And most of the time, people who are consuming these things, people who are watching, and I understand that it does fall on the consumer, the people who are watching, to do a little bit more research at times, but you and I both know that most people just click or read the headline and that's it. All they see, especially when major news outlets like Drudge Report and shit was picking this stuff up, when they're running these stories because it's presented as a non-fake prank, then I think there's a bigger problem. If someone wants to just do a fake prank and go, fake prank in the title, okay, harmless, doesn't hurt anybody. But when you create a false narrative, it's a much different situation.
All right, I agree. Let's see. So then for the person that's doing all this kissing stuff, have the people come out? Has the victims, have they came out saying it was true? Because does anyone know if it's actually fake, or is this a legitimate prank where he's quote unquote prank or sexual assault?
It's not a fake prank.
Has he actually gone and done this?
He's already come out and apapologized for it. He's already trying to take responsibility.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, he's already fucked himself. Apparently, there has been some that have already come forward, and there were reports being called into the police, and that's how the whole thing started. Is there were people calling in and saying, you know, this happened to me, and they're like, you need to come in and file a report. Now the police are taking it a step farther, and they're going to the media to say anybody who was in this video needs to come forward and file a report right now, because they want to hammer this guy. They want to hammer him, and I think he should be hammered. I think he should be butt-fucked in prison for this shit. Stupid. Fucking dumb. You know what? I think some lessons can be learned with a fine or with a slap on the wrist, but sometimes you need to go to pound your ass prison. Sometimes that's how you learn a fucking lesson. And I think this guy might need to learn
Knife
that
for a
lesson.
knife. He's gonna sexually assault motherfuckers. He should get the same shit back, and that's gonna happen
Agreed.
right in prison. All right, man.
Indian
cheers
prison
for that.
too. My
Oh.
God, I don't even like. Jesus, every kiss
Yeah,
tastes
yeah.
like curry and shit. Nah, that's fucked up. All right, Max, you have a good night, buddy. Take it easy.
All right, you too, man.
You see that joke? It was a fucked up joke, but it was a joke. It doesn't really hurt anybody. There's a difference between being politically incorrect or anything like that, and then actually causing some serious problems against people. There's a huge difference. Let's take another caller. 210. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hi, Dave. So I have a comment about like the prankster that goes up and kisses women and then runs away.
Yeah.
Like my issues is more with the people that like defend him and say like it's just a joke, it's just a prank. But like I feel like not enough people put themselves in the position of the people getting kissed. Like for me, like. I'm a huge germaphobe. Like it's like a problem that I have.
Yeah.
So I can imagine like if somebody, man came up to me and kissed me like that, like I feel like it would kind of scar me, do you know?
Absolutely.
What I
I mean,
mean,
and
like-
people don't even take that into consideration, but that's a very good point because you don't know who you're
Yeah.
doing this to. It's not like they did research onto all the women that they were going to go assault. They had no idea. That's a great point.
Yeah, like to them, they don't know who he is. So like, what if it's some crazy guy? Like, what if he has herpes or something like on his mouth or, yeah. Like, and if that guy, if it was like his mom, that had happened to his mom, like he would be outraged too.
Sure, but they don't think of it in
So-
those terms because it's just a prank, bro. You know, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I wish just like they would just think about it for like 5 seconds if it happened to them or their girlfriend or whoever. How would they react? They wouldn't react that way. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like,
The funny thing is, some of these
But-
people who do these type of pranks and stuff, they have teams around them. And I can't believe that a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 man team, everybody's fucking stupid. I can't believe that. There's got to be at least one person who has to be thinking about it for a few seconds. Think about it from a business standpoint too. If you're a business manager, because all these people don't realize, Zoe Burgers, Joey Salads, all these guys, they all have managers. They're all trying to get into Hollywood. They're all trying to be bigger than just YouTube. They all have managers.
Yeah.
Where are the managers? Where are the people who are handling these talents to fucking tell them to stop doing stupid shit because you're hurting your brand? You're potentially taking money out of both of our pockets. It's just stupid. So there's another layer to it, a business layer to it. It's just dumb. And I pound your ass
Right.
prison. That's what we need. Pound your ass prison.
right. I think it's a bad business move as well as being morally wrong.
Absolutely.
Like-
Look, morally wrong and legally wrong are obviously the tops. But when you go even deeper and you think about the interpersonal type of situations like you just brought up with what a person, maybe somebody has agoraphobia or the fear of being touched by other people. I know it's not the same thing. Agoraphobia is fear of going outside. So they probably haven't been outside anyway. But you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what's going to
Yeah.
set them off. You don't know what type of mental issues they might have. You don't know what type of germ issues like they might have. You have no idea. You don't know if they have a knife in their back pocket and they just shank your ass. You have no idea. No idea.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Well, I just wanted to say it like from my perspective as somebody who's like a germaphobe.
oh, well said.
like,
It was good to
put
get your
in what I
perspective.
thought.
I appreciate that. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for supporting the channel. You have yourself a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Take it easy. Let's go ahead and take another caller. 575. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, what's up, Dave? It's Seth.
What's going on, you? How you doing?
Not much. I am tuning into your stream right now. I saw the title of it, YouTube Pranksters. I have a piece to say on this.
Please. Floor is yours.
Well, aside from, fucking Joey Salads and his fucking racist ass, I've had a problem with this community for, I've been on YouTube for 2 years just watching content and videos, and I kind of called them out on their racist fucking bullshit. as soon as I saw it, because, you know, this thing where you try and portray a race in a negative stereotype, I mean, that's like what fucking Hitler did.
Sure. It's a political statement with the end result is to create or elicit an emotional and sometimes physical reaction. It's absolutely wrong. I agree. It's propaganda in a sense.
Exactly. It's propaganda, you know, and the thing that's really scary is these guys have millions and millions of followers.
Yep.
Like, what frightens me is how many people, like, when they watch YouTube and see his videos, actually stick up for the man after he fucking exploited a child with brain cancer.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I know. And another irritating thing of it is, too. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
My little sister died from brain cancer.
I'm sorry to hear
so
that.
I have, it's not your fault. You know, shit happens in this world that we can't control. But, you know, my little sister, Mandy, died of brain cancer whenever she was 11 years old. And when I saw SparxyDriod make that video trying to get his own ass out of trouble by exploiting a kid with brain cancer, I was, what's the internet say? Triggered.
Yes, you were, and fully understandable.
You know, and it affects me on a personal level, just kind of like the whole thing with, anything for views with, you know, saying that about Tommy C, that he wished he had died in Iraq.
Sure.
I had a cousin that did die in Iraq in IED, you know, and like people say a lot of horrible shit on YouTube. And I guess the point I'm trying to convey now is just from a viewer standpoint. You know, you got to think of the viewers, because what you say affects, you know, your viewers. You know, you don't know what they have been through.
Absolutely. And I think that is something to keep in mind. But you also, there's the opposite side of that, because you have this PC culture that's trying to essentially silence people from saying anything that could potentially hurt people's feelings. That's really not what I'm talking about, you know, because I think most of the time words are just words. I understand that some words carry deeper meanings, some words carry deeper emotions. I'm not black. I cannot possibly understand how the N-word would affect me if I were. I don't like the defense of saying, oh, it's just words, bro. As a white man, I don't see how you can make that statement, because you can't connect with it on the same term. Now, in and of itself, yes, a word is just a word, but all words are until we put meaning on them. If a physical action, if a guy kissing women like that, or SparxyDriod trying to exploit a cancer patient can elicit an emotional reaction from one viewer, 100 viewers, 1,000,000 viewers, then certainly a phrase or a word can, but it'll be on a much smaller scale. So this is why I'm okay with a lot of the stupid shit that people say, because YouTube will choose. People will choose.
I let it slide. For the sake of comedy, because I am myself, I consider myself a comedian, you know, and I thought, like, anything for views said, that's a joke, you know, that's fine. But that is one of the things that fucking really baited, because I think they lost like 20,000 subscribers over that.
And, you know, and I think that's the best lesson that can be learned, is the fact that nothing else needs to happen to these people, whether it be baited, whether it be Joey Salads, SparxyDriod, whoever it may be. In some of these cases, as long as they're not,
and it's free speech. I mean, that's why I love this platform of YouTube.
Yes, and sure, because the viewer has ultimate choice. The viewer is going to punish them for you. You know, if you did something stupid, you're going to suffer the consequences.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Did I interrupt you, or did you?
Oh, a bunch of times. A bunch of times.
No. You know, as a viewer myself, though, you know, the worst I can do is leave a dislike on the video, right?
Sure, but that's all that's necessary. Most of the time, that's all that's necessary.
Exactly. You know, I'm not going to go down into the comments and start hating on people's religion, race, culture, creed, whatever. I don't.
But you can. Can. You're well within your right. And guess what? If you leave that comment and somebody wants to flag you for it, or they want to come back at you and call you a fucking racist idiot or whatever they want to call you, that's in their right. The problem really the problem becomes when the people who are leaving the comments, or the people who are inciting the thing in the first place, refuse to accept consequences. When they go on the internet and say, why am I still getting hate? Or they go on the internet and say, why the fuck is this happening to me? They don't want to accept the consequences of their actions. You got to accept them.
Exactly, you know, and I agree with you 100%. Now, you might find this interesting while we're on this topic. You know, I am Hispanic German. My mother comes from Germany.
That's a hell of a mix.
Yeah, and my father comes from Mexico. But we live in the United States. We live in New Mexico. You know, but coming, you know, from that background and living where I do, you know, a lot of the people around here are your stereotypical cowboy types. And, you know, because I'm like, I guess, mixed type race, I get a lot of hate from those folks. And I also get a lot of racism from my own, you know, the Hispanic people who are supposed to be my people because I'm mixed race. So I catch shit from everyone.
Sure.
So I fucking talk a lot of shit. I can't count how many times I've called my best friend a dirty fucking spit. Yeah, so I mean,
well, that's your friend.
So
that's your friend. That's your friend.
Well, I mean, but even if I went and did a stand-up comedy show and did something like that, like you say, I'm well within my rights. But
sure.
I would have to also keep in mind who my viewers are.
Absolutely.
You know,
you can't and you can't lash out at them like Amy Schumer tries to do every time she pisses off an audience walks out and gives her a bad review on Twitter. She goes fucking crazy. She goes apeshit. Wanda Sykes did too.
I saw her live in New Mexico. She came through, and this was actually after she started to lose popularity, and she was doing shows in casinos. Well, I figured, I'll go see Amy Schumer. You know, she seems funny. She's a hateful fucking cunt.
She has gotten that way. And you know what? She's one of those people who do not like to accept consequences for their actions. And look, I don't think in most of these cases that any more consequence needs to be. People simply stop watching you. People simply stop listening to you. That's all that needs to happen most of the time.
It's like you and Tommy always say, upper right-hand corner, click.
That's it. Hey, I appreciate the call there. I'm going to try to get some other callers.
I'm so sorry. I'm fucking taking up
no, you're too much like me. You're fine. You're just too much like me. You are the girl version of me because we both will just fucking speak in novels, and it's okay.
That's why I can't wait for Nerds in the Jerk. Because I think we can have a fucking amazing conversation. I have a lot of topics I'd like to talk about.
Yes, I'm sure you do. And I do not have you slated as a co-host, but maybe I will get you as a caller at some time. I appreciate the call. You have yourself a good night.
All right, over the rope with me.
Over the top rope you go. All right, good call. Let's get another one. Ambler, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Right. Hi. Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you wonderfully. You got a fantastically elegant voice.
Oh, thank you very much. Very nice to meet you. And I do agree with you. Fake pranksters who manipulate reality to push their false perceptions of modern social constructs are 100% scum. But I have a different question for you, if that's fine. I'm very new to this channel, and you seem like a very nice person. But what's with your funny hats?
Oh, I just like them. I'm just a big fat nerd who likes to do all kinds of stupid stuff with hats and different things. It's just, you look at the stuff I have in the background, I just enjoy stupid things. I like frivolous things. I think sometimes people take themselves far too seriously on the internet, and especially someone who looks like I do. I'm a fat guy, so I already got that going against me. So I kind of just embrace it and do something a little bit silly, just to let you guys know, hey, enjoy the things that I'm saying, and hopefully you'll get something out of it, but at the same time, I'm just another fucking geek like you, So that's really all it is.
Yeah, right. Don't get me wrong, I do love them, but just wondering if there's anything behind it. So great. Fantastic.
Yeah, just stupidity. Just me being an asshole, just having fun. That's about it.
All right, then. You keep doing that. More power to you.
Thank you very much. You got anything else for me?
No, thank you. You can take another caller.
Fantastic.
Cheers.
You have yourself a good night. Cheers to you, good sir. Have a good night. Good stuff. Good call. Very elegant. I like that. Very elegant. I liked it. Bubbly. He needed to grab a mayonnaise sandwich. No, that doesn't sound elegant at all. We are taking your calls live on Skype. David Vancura, DavidVancura. And of course, that number, 702-751-2902. Want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to give a big shout out to everybody who's hanging out in the chat. Mr. X, Chris Crampsey, Poxies, Taj, Bakash, Hi Cunts, he says. Pip Scotland, Big Scary Long One, who's talking all kinds of shit. We got all kinds of people. Dark Striders here. All kinds of people are hanging out, and I appreciate all you. Hit the like button if you've yet to do so. Let's take another caller. Edgar Sierra, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hello, David.
Hello, Edgar.
I'm that faux posh British person. I'm that faux clown.
You're the faux clown. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. No, but not fucking around. You see, I think the problem with a lot of pranksters, and like that Spick German lady.
Just call her a Spick German lady.
Yeah, I'm Mexican too. We have
So
the
it's
right.
okay. So it's completely fine.
Yeah, it's
You could have. So I love how because you're Mexican, you felt completely comfortable calling Spick, but you wouldn't use Kraut. So you didn't call her Spick Kraut. You said
No.
Spick German. I fucking love that. I love that because it was PC, but not PC. How fucking great is that?
it was amazing. But moving on, I feel like the main problem with the videos like the Joey Salads one about the black people, you know, beating up the Trump car,
Yeah.
is that he tried to press that off as being, you know, oh, this is what happened. This is what black hoodlums are doing to the good white people cars.
Right.
And this is why we should fear them. And the problem with that is, like, whether you like it or not, there's like really extreme alt-righters who will use this as evidence saying, see, black people are degenerative.
Absolutely.
See? And it's just like, I feel as though the main problem is not necessarily, oh, what he's doing, but, you know, the ammunition he's giving to other people.
Yeah. It's propaganda. It's propaganda. It's fear mongering. You're trying to incite reactions, even if it's not intentional, which I don't fucking believe for a second that it's not. You don't do a video like that just to do a video. Maybe Joey Salads does because this is a dude who drinks his own fucking piss, for Christ's sake. So it's not like that it's beyond him just to do something stupid just to fucking whore for money, which is another thing altogether. That's equally as scummy. But I believe a lot of these people are doing things with an agenda in mind, and they want to hide behind the vessel that is YouTube. They want to hide behind the vessel that is, or the shield that is pranks. It's bullshit.
Yes.
It needs to be called out.
I think the shield of YouTube will die as soon as someone on YouTube big gets successfully sued or arrested.
Jail.
Yeah, see,
arrested. Pound your ass prison.
Arrested.
Yes.
Yeah. See, we already seen the little first steps with somebody getting arrested, the troll station fuckers.
Yep.
They got arrested, and that like sent a minor message to all prank channels, like, "Oh shit, maybe we could get."
But
jailed
a
for some
minor
of the shit we
message.
do.
This
But that was a
Sumit
minor-
Verma
that was-
guy, this Sumit Verma, he's gonna fucking go. If enough women, if any of them women want to press charges, they got a case because the cops are looking to take his ass. So
exactly.
this dude's in trouble. Unless he gets unbelievably lucky, this might be the situation that does start creating a little bit of change because somebody needs to get actually fucking prosecuted.
But yes, I think what the end of it will be, somebody has to get fucked, and they have to get fucked really badly.
Yeah, I agree. And I think there are some things that can be handled with fines or lawsuits or things like that. And I think those are perfectly fine. If somebody wants to go ahead and continue their stupidity afterwards and get sued again, fine. What the fuck ever. However, when you get physical with somebody, I'm not even talking about the implied violent actions that could happen after like the Joey Salads video. I'm talking about actual physical contact, whether it be Adam Sella and his fucking idiots going on planes and acting like they're going to fucking blow it up, or this guy kissing women, or the beatdown type pranks, or putting your hands on somebody and trying to act like you're gay with them and stuff when they have no idea what's going on, and then they kick your ass and you try to play victim. All of that stuff. When you cross a physical barrier, that's your fucking ass. Whatever happens to you, I have no more sympathy. None.
I think it's also a bit of a kind of celebrity culture kind of thing, because like once you're big on YouTube, you're like king of the fucking world, and you just want to keep being the king, you know?
Sure.
You just want to keep doing, you want to entertain, and I think that's why polarizing figures like fucking Keemstar don't get why they get hate. You know, they're just so up in their little cloud, not knowing what the fuck everybody else is thinking.
You know why that is too? It's because of the disconnect between what YouTube is.
Yeah.
It's these YouTube celebrities, most of them are pseudo celebrities, or at least that's how they're perceived as. They're not actual like Hollywood bigwigs type celebrities. They're not music celebrities. They're a part of a celebrity that is still being defined. People don't know to take YouTube seriously or not. Is it a true form of medium, or is it just fucking around, people screwed? Doesn't matter how much money is being generated. A lot of people still have no respect for what's happening on YouTube. And that's why I do believe the whole change to radio style podcasting is going to actually help YouTube get a little bit more legitimacy when it comes to that, because that's a format that is tried and true. And when a lot of these guys come onto YouTube, You know, some of the people like the Joe Rogans, who I do believe all of it. If like Kevin Smith did, he was smart enough. A lot of other people will as well. And when they do, it's going to help bring legitimacy onto it. And when that happens, the YouTube medium will be defined. And when it is, maybe some of these young fucking millionaires, some of these young assholes who have made money off the suffering of others or whatever they've done is going to start taking their celebrity a little bit more seriously. Because you see in Hollywood, a lot of these celebrities that are on television or movies, they don't get into the same type of trouble. Maybe they do when they're young. But after time, they learn really quickly because it fucks with their money. YouTube doesn't have that problem because it's all advertised revenue and stuff like that. And unless you do something that's really over the line or somebody creates an exposed video on you, you might still go out and get millions of views on your video and make plenty of money. So it's not a big deal. Eventually, though, YouTube will be defined. And when it does, there'll be much more severe consequences.
Exactly. Well, I think that's enough for me, Dave. I might as well fuck off now and let the other viewers go.
Agreed.
Over the top rope for me.
Oh, yes, over the top rope and fuck off, Mr. Edgar. Have a good night, buddy.
You too, man.
Thanks for the call. I appreciate that. Everybody's calling in. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you didn't know, as always, we are playing under Carolina Reaper rules. Now, there is an amendment, and I got to change the slide that's in there about the Carolina Reaper rules. Because I am so desensitized to the Carolina Reapers and they don't have the same effect that they once had and they don't cripple me like they once did, we're going to go to $50. If we get to $50 in any given stream from this point on, Carolina Reaper time, that's just how it's going to go. So that's the new rules on the Carolina Reapers. Let's go ahead and take another caller. The one and only Sloth Jizzly. You're live with Den on Dave. What you got?
Okay, here's what I think, Dave.
Yes, sir.
YouTube is like really, it's kind of untouchable in a way. Like, did you ever see like the times like PewDiePie was on the Tonight Show or Conan?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see all?
I heard about it. I didn't watch it because I didn't care about PewDiePie at the time.
Oh well, it's just so awkward. Like the connection between, you know, PewDiePie and like say Conan was just so diverse that it just didn't work on television. It's like. And I mean, YouTube is untouchable in a way where, like, YouTube couldn't go on to, you know, it couldn't be Hollywood, it couldn't be TV. I
think there will be more of a crossover over time. I think we're seeing guys from YouTube go into Hollywood, but we're seeing more people from the entertainment business come over to YouTube because it's free. I mean, Kevin Smith owns his own podcasting network, Smodcast. He owns it. But it costs him money to run that. It doesn't cost him fucking shit to go on YouTube. He can use the studios that he already has for other purposes and just film something extra, put it on YouTube, doesn't have to pay any fee to put it on YouTube, and he makes fucking bank. This is happening more and more. So I think there will be more of it. And this is what I was talking about earlier. It's going to get defined. It's going to become more a legitimate source of Hollywood entertainment, celebrity, whatever you want to call it. It's going to happen over time. It naturally. YouTube is still so young because money is only really starting to get serious now.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I think is like, I guess I was more saying that like YouTubers in general, when they do make big stuff, you know, like movies and stuff, and they're mostly doing it on YouTube Red, but once they do like make a crossover to like real like Hollywood shit, like Nigahiga, he made a movie that had a big old premiere and everything. Yeah. Like it was just shitty. Like it was not good. Yeah. Maybe people from like big Hollywood and shit can come over to YouTube and do it well, but that's only because I don't know.
The fact is, a lot of the people who are on YouTube are not talented enough to entertain the masses that it takes to be in Hollywood or that's just a reality. You have singers on YouTube that are fantastic singers or fantastic guitar players. They can't get signed by studios. They're not going to ever get a label. Most of them are not going to get a contract. Yes, the Justin Bieber thing does happen. They get discovered, whatever. But most of the time, they carve out a little niche for them on YouTube, make a little bit of money, and that's completely fine. Maybe they'll still get discovered by a studio one day, who knows? But the reality is most of them simply aren't talented enough to make that crossover. I'm okay with knowing that I am not talented enough to be on satellite radio, to draw an audience of Howard Stern proportions. I probably do not have the voice, the talent, the vernacular, all the presence to be able to go and get millions of people to listen to me on a daily basis. I completely accept that. But because of the medium that I chose within YouTube to be a radio style douche, whatever you want to call it, I think I've given myself a little bit more of a realistic chance than, say, a guy who does sketch comedy on YouTube. Because sketch comedy, you know what I mean? It's just like there's just different levels of it. I think that's the point. And I do think eventually there will be a grander definition. Sloth, anything else? I want to get some other callers, buddy.
Well, I just want to leave you with this. Like, Pink Season was #1 on iTunes just a couple of weeks ago, and I thought that blew my mind.
It does happen. It does happen.
And there was another thing that frickin' it was Pink Season and frickin' Baited was like #1 on frickin' iTunes podcast.
But the thing is, iTunes and stuff is it's almost a social media format in and of itself, because it's all digital and stuff, and people can just push a button. So purchasing and how people consume are so different as well. So it's a natural crossover. But if there was like the only way to listen to Baited was like in a CD format, how many copies do you think would have sold? You know, there's different levels. That is it's probably a dumb argument because it's nonsensical in a way, but I think it's pertinent to understand just how much of a crossover there already is. Because a click of the button is so innocuous, even if it costs you 99 cents or $1 or $2, whatever sometimes things cost on iTunes. It doesn't matter as much. It's weird. It's very strange, the world that we're in. Tommy can call in. I'm Tommy NC. Jesus Christ. Tommy NC doesn't understand that I'm on a call with somebody. He can call in when I'm not talking to somebody. Please call in, buddy. All right, Sloth, you have yourself a good night, buddy. In fact, I don't want Tommy to have a goddamn conniption, so let me call him so he doesn't freak the fuck out. Jesus Christ. Brandon Rodriguez, you wait your turn. I'm going to call you back in a second. Or you call me in like 5 minutes. I don't even know how you got into this call.
All right.
I have no idea. I'm trying to call Tommy and he's not answering. You see, I try to call Tommy and he doesn't answer. So it's not me. It's him. Tommy, it's your fault. All right, let's try to take some more callers. I tried to call him. You all saw it. Well, you heard it. Here, I'm trying again. Let's try again. There he is. All right, so
Dave,
don't
how you
whine,
doing
you
there?
big baby. Listen, I was on the call with somebody else. Don't get all fucking vagitastic in the chat and start menstruating. Oh, you have a good night. You don't want to take my call. Yeah, I always take your call, you big doucher. Just wait your fucking turn. Now that you're here, what do you got, you sick psychopath?
Well, you know, what you were saying, Dave, is with people pushing the limits, as, for instance, with a particular subject with this gentleman that was attacked, and, you know, he's autistic, and it was streamed on Facebook.
Are you talking about yourself now? Oh, no, you're talking about it. Oh, you're talking about the Chicago thing. I thought you were talking about something else. I didn't realize you were talking about the Chicago thing with the autistic man who was beaten up by the 4 thugs in Chicago. I didn't know you were talking about that. I thought you were making it about yourself, Tommy. Can't blame me for that. You can't blame me for that.
Yes, I can.
Please continue, my friend. I apologize.
I think that there should not be a double standard. I think there should be, we are human beings and people should have a human standard for each other. And it seems like humans live on the crap of other people. And just like with, okay, I'm going to say this, like what Keemstar does. Keemstar doesn't report the news. He looks for drama to make on YouTube, and he's not a reporter. Honestly, he's not a reporter. He doesn't report the news. You don't hear people on CNN or Fox News say, oh, this guy's fake. This guy's fake.
No, he's TMZ. That's what it is. The thing is, being a journalist now is so fucking subjective. These TMZ assholes, none of them went to fucking journalism school. They're not journalists. They're just people who run around with cameras and ask stupid fucking questions to try to get sound bites or try to get Kanye West to run into a fucking sign. Keem is that exact same thing. Keem has absolutely no, to my knowledge, no broadcasting background, no journalism background, and he doesn't need to have one. You know why? Because it doesn't matter how many problems I might have with Keem or Tommy might have with Keem, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. The guy is entertaining. The guy can present a news story in an entertaining way, grabs his popcorn, laughs at people bucking up on YouTube. That's entertaining to some, and they want to sub to him. That's completely fine. He is a TMZ source of YouTube, and I think there is a spot for that. I have no problem with that. I don't think he's doing anything wrong with what he does. Now, when he goes a step farther and he attacks people and tries to ruin their credibility or things like that, then we're talking about something a little bit different.
You mean my credibility and how he tried to destroy me?
Sure, absolutely. And he got his ass fucking held to the fire over that, didn't you? Got an apology out of that, didn't you?
I accepted it because I accepted it, but that wasn't like, in my opinion, I felt like wasn't a sincere apology from the rat of the internet.
It doesn't matter if it was. Tommy, I don't think you need Tommy. I don't think you need to be throwing dirt at this point. He did apologize to you, whether or not you think it's sincere or not. That's something that you might want to just keep in to yourself, unless you addressed it at the time. But the fact is, you did accept the apology. You did accept it. So I think that you kind of got to go with that for the moment. Keem has not gone back at you anymore. He hasn't fucked with you any more than that. Jesus Christ. Lolo donated $40. Sorry to interrupt. Love your show, Dave. Keep him in line. Thank you, Lolo. I appreciate that.
I got some news, Dave, by the way.
You got some news, Tommy. What kind of news do you have, buddy?
I hooked a big fish, and it's a big fish. And as soon as this fish gets better, I'm reeling him in, and I'm going to interview him. You know who it is?
I do know who it is. You told me earlier.
I'm going to say it here live. Andy Milanakis from the Baited Podcast is going to be on Tommy Talks at some point, and I'm going to interview him.
I think that's great. I think it's great that you're gonna take our competition and you're gonna bring him on your show. That's fantastic.
Do you think that? Well, here's the thing. I wasn't.
I have no problem with it, but I think it's good. I think it's a great thing. You have the right to interview anybody on YouTube, no matter who, as long as you think it's going to be entertaining. And he's a decent guy. I don't think there's that. I had a different conception about Andy Milanakis until very recently. I'm starting to come around, and I'm starting to like the guy a whole hell of a lot more than I did from the past. I actually do like the guy quite a bit, a lot more. So no, I think it's a good get for you. I think it's great for Tommy Talks, and I'm very proud of you. Good get, buddy.
Yeah, it's the first celebrity that I've ever really had on Tommy Talks.
You've had me. What are you talking about? I'm a fucking celebrity. Look at me.
Okay, Dave, just a second. There's a difference between us as YouTubers, regular Joes, and celebrities that are in California, okay? Because, you see, we work the grind. They kind of work the grind, but they sit in their comfortable little chairs with their bubbles in their butt and stuff like that, and they just all
bubbles in their butt.
We have to work the grind.
Make sure you say that to Andy. I want you to make sure you say that. Andy, are you sitting with your bubbles in your butt right now? Make sure you say that. That's fantastic. Are you with your bubbles and your butt? Are you with them both now? Jesus, that's fantastic.
But I have to say, how I put the tweet was Andy, you probably don't know who I am, but I want to interview you. And then Andy comes back and says, Tommy, I know who you are.
Everybody knows who you are.
I honestly, when he said that, I fell on the ground like, oh my God, Andy Milanakis knows who I am.
Dude, you were trending on Reddit for 3 fucking days. You are one of the reasons for the Leafy fucking downfall. Of fucking course people know who you are. Jesus Christ. I mean, like, come on now.
Basically, I was like I hate to put this, but I was kind of like the iceberg to Leafy. Leafy was the Titanic. I was the iceberg.
You were more, no, I think more of the things had to do with the things that happened after what happened with you. You were the kind of that first domino that fell. There were much bigger things that happened a little bit after, but you were that first cog in that, the first chink in the armor. You know, there's no question about that. Tom, you got anything else for me before I get you up out of here?
Yeah, the fact is that a lot of these YouTubers that do these like pranks, and a lot of people, when they do this, I find it to be interesting because it's like, okay, they're trying to entertain us, but there's a limit to shooting a video. And when something happens, they always shoot the video after the current thing has happened and try to make it look like, oh, it's a victim card, the police are doing this overboard. But you never see the other side of the card of why this event unfolded. Why is this white guy getting arrested? Why is this African American guy getting arrested? They never film that part. They always film the part of him saying, "Oh, he's a victim. He didn't do anything wrong."
It's called a false narrative and false outrage. That's what it's called, Tommy. It's really that simple. You're trying to elicit a reaction by not giving all the facts. You're trying to only give the things that are going to play to your ideology, to your agenda. That's it. That's it. That's all it is.
First of all, buddy. The other statements that I just made, I didn't mean to offend. I just, kind of throwing out there.
No, I understand. That's why I try to chime in a little bit. You're good, buddy. You're good. Don't worry. I got you. I'm with you. I'm with you, pally boy. Okay. Go ahead and tell all the kids where they can find you, just in case they don't know.
Yeah, folks, I am the one and only Tommy NC 2010, man of positivity, world heavyweight, MTV's made Comedy Central champion of the world. And I am here on YouTube, youtube.com/TommyNC2010, and also on Twitter and Instagram, Tommy Talks on Facebook, and inspiration all around the world. And remember, folks, I'm always giving Dave that nice back massage because Dave loves his back.
What the fuck is your deal with wanting to rub my back all the time? You sick fucking monkey. You always want to touch my shit. You want to give me kisses on the mouth. You want to try to say that I'm like the man of Auschwitz, that I'm like burning Jews up and stuff. What's it? You're trying to bring my downfall, Tommy. You're trying to be my iceberg to my Titanic. Well, it ain't happening. It ain't happening, Tommy. It's not fucking happening.
I do things out of love. Dave, I don't do things to be hateful to you. I do
you do things just because you're you. Yeah, I don't know if there's hate or love. I just think you're about as guilty as a tornado, Tommy, and I love you for it. All right?
Someday, folks, I'm going to warn you. Someday when I get the money, I am coming to Germany, and I'm going to grab Tommy C, and I'm going to grab Dead on Dave. And I'm going to give them the biggest hug ever. But I have to be careful hugging Dave because I remember he's like RoboCop. He can't squeeze in too tight. He might malfunction.
No, I'm going to make sure that I hire a bodyguard that will take care of the riffraff like you. You will not be touching me. I will sign an autograph for you, but that is it, Tommy. I appreciate the call, buddy, and I can't wait till you come to Germany. We'll have a good time. I'm going to get you drunk and laid. It's going to be great. Not by me. Not by me unless you really want it, and then we'll talk about that when the time comes. But don't worry, we're going to get you, you're going to be swimming in vagina. It's going to be fantastic. That weird little mustache of yours, it plays well here, okay, buddy? You have yourself a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.
Si, senor.
You don't have to try to fuck the camera. Nobody can see you except me. The only person that you're trying to fuck right now is me on the camera. It's disgusting. You make me sick. Get out of here. I'll talk to you later. Oh, he licked the camera. Get out of here, Tommy. He just licked the fucking camera. I should have put that on there. What a sick guy. What a sick fucking guy he is. All right, you guys make sure that you guys hit that like button if you've yet to do so. Also, call in now on Skype, David Vancura, DavidVancura. And, of course, number 702-751-2902. We are talking about pranksters, but we're talking about anything, really. We're just having a nice little powwow. We can talk about whatever you guys like to talk about. 347, you're live with Dead on Dave. Oh, what you got?
It's Dead on Dave. These pranksters, is it possible that they're just like sexually frustrated?
Some of them are. I think that there's a very good possibility that a lot of people who do stuff on the internet, they saw other people get away with things that they wish they could have done in real life. So what they do is, this guy, he has a sexual predilection. So what does he do? He says he's a prankster. He goes and fucking kisses women because he thinks he can get away with it in the name of pranking. You have people who want to cause fucking violence, cause all type of fucking crazy, cause mass hysteria, like maybe in the fucking what's his name? Adam Sella. Fucking that guy. He wants to create some kind of thing. He thinks he can get away with it using the fucking the shield of prank or social experiment. So he does something completely fucking ignorant because he wants to. Not because he's trying to make a statement, just because some motherfuckers just want to watch the world burn. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there are some people who are feeding their predilections. Yes.
Because I've just noticing a lot of these guys with girlfriends and who are married, even the older guys like maybe in America, Rich Ferguson, they seem like the most chill guys. The pranks are always funny. They're never, trying to make any political statements, never never expressing violence. It's always real cool, especially the dudes that prank with their girlfriends and shit. They always have like
the prank
most
versus
chill
prank
pranks.
and all of that. Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a different type of prank.
So it's like, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, but I mean, pranks are starting to die out. I feel like because a lot of the small channels just aren't growing as fast, and a lot of the big pranksters are moving away from pranks, or they're doing it for different things, or they're taking 2, 3, 4 month breaks, just because I think pranks are just they're a fad.
Yes, it's a trend, and people are tired of it. Yes.
Yeah, and I think people are starting to move away from it. But I do think that the stuff like guys like Joey Salads do with the, showing, painting certain people a certain way, black people, whoever.
Yeah.
It's so harmful, and it's despicable, and it's like, just I don't understand why he feels the need to do that. It doesn't do anybody any favors.
I don't know.
I
don't know if he's doing it to push his agenda, or if he is one of these people who are trying to do it for the type of cause, for his political ideology or whatever, his political affiliation, whatever the case may be. I don't know if it's just because he's an anarchist. I don't know if it's because he's just a money whore and he'll do anything he can that he thinks is going to get massive fucking views. Trump was big in the news, so he's going to fuck with Trump. Maybe that's all there is to it. But whatever reason there is, it's still equally as fucking disgusting.
The funny thing is, those hood pranks, they used to be funny. They used to have like a lighthearted touch to them. They went a certain direction this last couple of years.
You're talking about like when people would go into the hood and do something unbelievably white. Like a very, very white guy would do something that would never fucking play in the hood, and then he would look. It was funny up until that guy started to get it. Like, I know some of the people that you were talking about. I think like Roman Atkins, Atwood, or whatever his name was. He was doing stuff like that, and then he'd get punched in the face. But then he would try to play victim afterwards. It's a prank, bro. No, it's not. You just put your hands on this guy. You just did something in their fucking hood. Guess what? You're gonna get your ass beat, and you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve the consequences of your actions. But yeah, I do think some of that stuff can be funny at times, sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think recently you could tell it's all staged now, so they took the fun right out of it. Yeah. It's a lot like wrestling, actually, when it's something overly scripted or overdone versus just natural, and guys are doing things organically. It comes off a lot better now.
People check out.
Yeah.
There you go. Let me get some other callers, because you tanked my viewership. Everybody left because of you. I'm going to blame you. It's not because of me. It's because of you. I'm going to blame you.
I am the Brock Lesnar of Dead on Dave. I keep telling you.
You are the Eugene of Dead on Dave. Hey, I got a good friend calling in. I appreciate it. You have yourself a good night, buddy.
Peace.
Take it easy. Let's bring in my gal. Let's bring in one of the co-hosts of Nerd and the Jerk. My good friend, my good buddy. And I'm pretty sure she wants to murder me, I think. The one and only Aeon. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got there, doll?
I have death.
Oh, you sound like death. Oh, I can hear the death inside of you. Oh, that's.
I know, isn't it fucking great? I felt this coming, but I fought it on Friday so I could be on Nerd and the Jerk, and now I'm suffering. I blame myself, though, not you this time around.
You are. Look, I know that you still have a couple of days, but you're getting the night off this week. You're not.
No, I'll be fine.
No,
at this point,
you need to
I
take
sound
a break.
worse than I feel.
Okay.
I sound worse than I feel, man. I did go to work today, and I'm not going to go to work tomorrow. But I sound worse than I feel. At this point, it's just me coughing up mucus. It's beautiful, man. It's just fucking beautiful time.
You should put it in a bucket and save it. People like that. It's
I'm
very
not
endearing.
Saving my mucus. Who does that?
I think you should.
Fuck off, Pip Scotland. I sound No, I sound like shit. You're right.
You do. You sound like death warmed over. It's fucking wonderful.
I know.
Oh, by the way, I'm buying. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
No, go right. No, you say what you were gonna say first. Whatever I was gonna say.
I was gonna tell you, I'm gonna buy that chocolate, fucking the Burner Bliss. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it.
If you want me to, I'll buy it too. We can all die together.
Sweet. And we'll charge like all kinds of money to play the game. It'll be great. It'll be fantastic.
All right, I'll order it. I'll order after the show then, I guess.
I haven't ordered it yet. I'll tell you when I do. So because I'm not sure when I'm
let
gonna
me
do
know.
it.
I have it bookmarked.
Good. Yeah, me too. Me too. All right. What's your question there, Miss Aeon?
I was like, speaking of like shitty pranksters, I don't know if you've already talked about these like weird dumbasses already, because my mom called me during like the first half of your show, but even talked about like that weird dumbass dude who's like, I'm gonna walk around town and get these random people, air quotations, to make out with me, and then like the camera like focuses on him making out with them, and they make like these horrible strange kissy noises. I just like, what demographic are they going for? Who wants to watch that? Because like the kissy noises are just like cancer.
But that's harmless, because that is
ear rape.
That's harmless though, because that guy
Yeah, I know, but at the same time, it's just the noises.
It's
just
consensual. It might be ear cancer, but it is consensual. He's not harming.
But it's ear cancer. I don't think that's right, man.
Good God. Oh, but you know what? That falls into the personal choice. Simply don't listen. You're the one who keeps listening to it. What's wrong with you?
Oh, no. H1, I think H3 like did it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's what, like, he went over it, because I was thinking of, like, Ethan Bradbury, that's how I remembered that cut, who, like, Prank Invasion, I think it was.
I don't even know that one, but I think I've seen some of the videos you're talking about.
Yeah.
What else you got for me, Miss Aeon? God, you sound like horribleness.
I physically feel fine. My voice, though, is completely dead.
Well, go rest it, because we need you for Nerd and the Jerk.
I know.
Shows are coming back. We need you to review them. You got to give us all these shows are coming back. Everything's coming back this week. You've got to be on that shit. You got to be on.
I know. I need to catch up on some of them, because I didn't watch any shit on like Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. I haven't watched shit today.
Oh, you know how you love my misery and suffering?
Yeah.
You do tend to really enjoy that. Did you hear what happened last night? Did you hear my latest batch of misery? Like forever.
The only thing I've heard so far is like you posted a picture of all that snow.
No, not snow. My daughter became a woman yesterday.
Oh.
Yes.
Dear.
Yes. And you know what the worst part is? My fucking wife's at the end of the month, and my daughter's gonna be at the beginning of the month. That means I am not gonna have one fucking moment of peace now. I'm not gonna have one fucking moment of non-premenstrual, post-menstrual, or during menstrual. That means my life is officially sucktown. Ugh. Awful. Oh, I think I lost it. Oh, no. Aeon, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, yeah. So
Frenchie Ben is not, though.
No, but I'm going to bring him in next. Aeon, I appreciate your call there.
I'm sorry for your suffering.
No, you're not. You love it. It makes you tingly. It's your ASMR.
I'm more different to that. It's just like, you know what you were getting into when you got married and then had a daughter. That's what you get. That's the price you pay.
Yeah,
it's the iron price. Get it? Because of blood.
Oh, that's sick. Now, you know what? That's sick. All right, I will do that. You have yourself a good night.
Okay, bye.
Bye. She's great. I love her. She's fantastic. All right, let's bring in. There he is. There is my good buddy from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. My good friend, your good friend, our good friend, the one and only Frenchie Ben. What's going on? You're live with Dead on Dave, pal.
Now you're going to hear somebody whose voice is dead.
Oh, yes. You sound awful. Holy shit.
Oh, I had such an extreme week of vacation that I need a week to recover.
You sound like you just ate out B. Arthur and she gave you some of her voice problems. It's awful. My God. You are not getting any pussy with that voice, let me tell you. I mean, at least unless you have some really strong tape in your back pocket. What do you got for me, Benny?
That's the sad part. I had a great trip, no sex.
No,
but
it couldn't have been that good of a trip then. If you had that's my life. Good times, no sex. How good is it really?
With a lot of alcohol, it can be okay.
Good point. Very good point.
But you'll see. I want to give you my condolences for your your daughter and your wife
my God.
PMS.
Yeah.
But you'll see they're going to sink in.
That's even worse. That means I'm in a no-win situation because either they're hitting me from one end or the other, or they're both going at the same time, and it's awful. And it's so depressing. My daughter's not even 12 yet. Is this normal? I mean, it feels like it's early, but all of her friends it's like most of her friends are younger than her, but they look older than her, and they're all like, they're explaining to her what to do. It's like, it's unbelievable. It's fucking crazy.
In today's world, she's normal.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
She's not even 12 yet. She doesn't even turn 12 to fucking April. It bums me out. But you know, I'm not one of these dads who are freaking out. Because look, I understand someone's gonna fuck my daughter someday. I get it. I accepted it. I'm not angry about it. As long as he treats her good, I don't give a fuck. It'll be completely fine. If a woman, whatever, whoever she decides to be with, as long as they treat her good, I don't give a shit. So that's not my worry. It's just it's that whole my baby, you know, like that's my baby. She is my one and only. That is my baby, and she's officially into another stage of existence, and it's just kind of mind-boggling, man.
It is, because I went on vacation with some of my nephews and nieces, and one of her is 15, and we have to let her do her thing. You know, she's in her own universe, and it's okay.
Yeah, it is. It's life. It's life.
It's life.
Yep. So what else you got for me, Mr. Ben?
I'm sad because I tried to do a power nap before your show, and I overslept, so I woke up. I missed everything you talked about.
Oh, shit.
I'm not a big prankster guy. I haven't watched that many pranks on YouTube, but I've seen some. And I think some are really shady. Those who, like FuzzyTube, who likes to portray a certain group against another, that's bullshit. It's terrible. And in that sense, when you say, should they face jail, it might be possible. At least
I'm thinking more of the guy like, I know you missed it, but there's a guy in India who was going around kissing women and saying it was a prank video. That is more what I'm talking about. That motherfucker needs to go to jail. He needs to be prosecuted because that's sexual assault. You cannot put your mouth on other people's mouths. You just can't do it. It's fucked up.
Yeah. In my case, I remember a prank that I disliked a lot. It was in Brazil, I guess. They were pranking people in the elevators by putting a young girl looking like The Exorcist.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that until somebody has a heart attack.
No, in my case, if it would happen to me, the girl is done.
Yeah, she would have deserved it.
I'm gonna jump on her.
She would have deserved it. She would have got what she deserved. As long as they don't play victim for getting their ass beat when they do a scare prank like that, and as long as the person that they're doing a prank to doesn't have a heart attack and fucking die, then I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it.
But it was a real young girl.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's unfortunate.
Was it?
In some of the cases, that's unfortunate, but that's on the person who put her up to it. Obviously, she didn't make the choice herself. They just thought it'd be a funny prank. And the person who put her up to it that gets the girl beaten up or something, they need to pay. They need to pay. When something bad happens because of their actions, they need to pay. Whether it be legally, whether it be fucking financially, whatever, they need to pay.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if it's by going to jail or, for example, YouTube should, I think in my mind, they should act on some of the pranksters that go too far. Yeah, but absolutely. They don't because they make money with them.
Yes, it's ad revenue. I mean, the more hits, the better in a lot of cases. Now, to be fair, they do seem to be a little more active in certain instances, usually with things that fit their agenda, really. But, you know, because we do know that YouTube is a little more, Google itself is a little more left-leaning than some people would like. And I am one of them. I mean, Jesus Christ. And I hate when they try to silence some but not others. It makes me crazy. But at the same time, I would like to see them more active in these actual non-political affiliated type situations where people, it's very clear, either they're harming people or they're not. There's pedophilia or there's not. Whatever the case may be, it's black or white. And I think that YouTube should be able to act on those, and they don't enough. And that is a problem.
Yeah, that's right. Can I bring you somewhere else?
Yes, of course. You could take me away to that special place, and if I stay too long, I'd probably lay down and die. Go ahead. What do you got, Ben?
Because I come back from Cuba, and politically, I don't know what's going on, but there's an opening with what Obama did with Raul. What's his name? I just woke up.
What Obama did was he basically, I mean, look, I do think Obama made the right move as far as trying to open relations. However, the next day, Cuba said, we won. Cuba comes out and says they beat us. And that is a problem because it does lead to the air
to
of
me, it's
pussification. Well, it is an issue because politically it is. It's a foreign policy disaster. For somebody that we've been in conflict with one way or another for 60 years, comes out and says, see, we beat them. You small fucking islands out there, you people that think that USA can't be beaten.
Dave, there we go.
I'm just saying.
Now, no, I know. But we're touching an American problem.
Yes,
sometimes you want to win instead of doing the right thing.
No, you're right. You're right in some instances, but I don't know if it's the right thing. If the loss is, it could be. It could be.
Over time, I'm sure it's the right thing. It might take long.
Well, now that Fidel's dead, yeah.
Yeah, Raul Castro, I don't know him.
Not as bad, as far as I understand it. Not as bad.
No, but I wish for the Cuban people that the opening with the U.S. brings them more liberties.
Absolutely.
So it's not a bad thing, and the exchanges between the two countries can bring something brand new and refresh the relations with the South.
Well, to be fair, part of the reason why these relations have been opened up is because there has been fundamental changes in restrictions in the media, restrictions in religion, restrictions in persecution of sexual.
Cuba.
Yeah, I mean, Cuba's had all of these issues in the past. They have religiously, media-wise, restricted people for years. Fidel Castro is responsible for a lot of fucking atrocities, and it's why that there were these restrictions that were in place. Now, it's unfortunate that the people of Cuba have to suffer for that, but the reality is, unless you're in the upper class, you're suffering anyway. That being said, over the past 10 years, things have changed in Cuba, and that's why Obama felt like it was the right thing to do at this time, to open up relations and let trade restrictions kind of go and stuff. And I do think fundamentally that is a good idea as long as progression within human rights violations that have plagued Cuba for as long as it has continues to go in the right direction. If they start going back into that bad direction and people are being persecuted and the media is being controlled again and it's just Gestapo and all kinds of bullshit, then I think those restrictions need to be put back in place because that crimes against humanity should never be fucking tolerated on a scale like that controlling a country. I can't get behind it. Maybe I'm too American. I don't know.
No. Because to me, there's lots of truth in what you just said. But to me, the fact that Raul Castro went on the air to say we won against the American people, it's only false pride. To me, I don't care.
I get that.
But do you know, my real question is, do you know exactly what are the openings? Because I went there and I saw no American products.
Yeah, it's more like a lot of the openings they were kind of more importing for America than they were going to. A lot of the things that are happening as far as us exporting to Cuba are not taking place for a little bit of time. Most of the restrictions are travel based and getting import products from Cuba as far as liquors and fucking cigars, things like that. Luxury items. It helps Cuba more. What it does is it fulfills a need for luxurious Americans, and it helps Cuba by allowing them to export to America. As far as us importing things or exporting things, to Cuba, that is something that is going to take place over time. There's not as much demand for American products as there once was, though. That's the thing.
Because I didn't went out of my resort, and I never do when I go to Cuba, so I don't really know what's going on. But I know at least that the people that work there, they work so hard.
Oh, it's a great culture. It's a great culture.
Oh, they're well educated. I enjoyed myself there. They took care. They took care of me as good as in Canada. So the medical system is seems to be great.
You were also at a resort, though. You were also at a resort. That means you were also in the more higher class of Cuba. I mean, there is definitely a class system in Cuba. I mean, they cater to the rich. The poor ain't fucking shit. It has gotten better, but it is still, there is a clear class system still in Cuba.
Because lots of them speaks a couple languages, sometimes 2, 3, 4. And the people behind the desk or serving you drinks are brighter than the tourists.
Yeah.
And sometimes tourists act like a piece of shit and they still smile.
Yeah.
So I give them credit.
Absolutely. Great people there, man. I mean, look, you're talking about people who some are so desperate for freedoms that they'll get on anything that fucking floats. I mean, that's how it was for a time. I mean, look, Cuba's a very, very touchy subject because, man, there's a lot of fucked up things that have happened over the last 50, 60 years with Cuba. Lots. Yeah. And
on that front, I don't really know the history. I on the first level, that's it. But you might know more than me, so
probably
I know
only
about
enough
the
to be
Cuban
dangerous.
missile.
I read into a lot of the atrocities as far as human rights violations and stuff like that, especially after Castro died. If you ever get an opportunity, you want a fascinating fucking read about Fidel Castro. Unbelievable fucking story. I mean,
or Che Guevara.
Yes. Some of the people that are responsible, either alleged or actual, some of the worst crimes in history are some of the most fascinating people you'll ever read about, because how they get to power, how they stay in power, what they'll resort to retain their power. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's fascinating as fuck. Disgusting, fascinating. Ben, you got anything else for me, buddy?
No, it's enough for me. I wanted to talk to you because it's been a while, and I miss you, Dave.
I miss you.
You're
too,
doing
buddy.
a great job, and I hope the best for you in Catch 33. I think you have a great team. I like Colossal. I can't wait to learn more about Lord Vega. I think when we're going to learn about that guy, we're going to be impressed.
Absolutely.
And surprised. So I wish you the best, and happy 2017.
To you too, my friend. Hope to see you more often around here because, I miss you and I love you, buddy. You have yourself a good night.
I will.
Viva la Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Feliz Año Nuevo, everybody.
Take it easy, buddy. Frenchy Ben, everybody. He is the Frenchy Ben. No, he likes to go and drink the wine, smoke the cigarettes, maybe play a little piano, and have sex with the women. That's what he does. Let's bring in another caller. My good buddy. Actually, no, he's kind of a dick. He always wants to rap battle me. The one and only C-Ben. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
I'm not here to rap battle. What the fuck, man?
I'm
You're
just saying, I was
shit.
setting up. No, I didn't say that's what you were here to do. I said that is what you've done in the past, dippo shit.
Oh.
Now,
Well, I just joined. I had to pause you on YouTube, and then I just got like, yeah, my bad.
No, you're okay.
I apologize.
No, you're fine. What you got for me, buddy?
I wanted to say Aeon kind of sounded like Lou Ferrigno making a large McDonald's order. Like, she sounded really fucked up. And then I'd also make fun of Frenchie Ben's voice, but he's Canadian, so I'm sure he gets enough shit as it is.
Absolutely. Or he just simply doesn't care and might offer like take you out for steak and eggs.
Nah, shout out to them both though. Frenchie cracks me the fuck up. I was watching I think it was Tommy's 40th birthday stream a little bit ago, and you guys did those roasts, and they were fucking hilarious.
That was a fun night.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Well, what do you got for me, C-Man?
Nothing really, man. Just wanted to call in and try and be a edgy meme lord, be funny. You know what I mean?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, ask me a question, man. Like,
why?
Let's try that out.
But okay, look. Here's the thing. Can I be honest with you?
Go ahead, man.
I don't care. I don't care about your opinion on anything. I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I don't care.
Okay. All right. How many subscribers do I have to have for you to care about my opinion? Then,
that'll never matter. That'll never matter to me. See, here's the thing. The reason why I don't care is because I didn't bring you here to get your opinion. I brought you here to get you to ask a question to make me more interesting. Don't you see? Feed me more. No, I'm just kidding, of course. Let's see, ask you a question. When was the first time that you took a dick in the butt?
Took a dick in the butt?
Yes.
When I got a job and had to start paying taxes would probably be the first time.
Uncle Sam. See, I like that's smart thinking. That's why you're here, because you are a smart man. Because you could have went somewhere else, but you would decide the Uncle Sam dick where they stick it in and break it off. Very well.
Oh, no
done.
shit, dude. Uncle Sam always has his hand up people's ass and pulling money out of it.
Sure. It's not like taxes do anything useful or anything, though. Jesus, what are you, an anarchist? You communist, confirmed.
I don't give a fuck. I could be a
Communist.
commie.
You might be.
I might be, man. I mean, I get why taxes exist, but just judging by how shit is right now, I don't think they're really used for what they're said they're used for.
In certain cases. Yeah, the world is so much not as bad as people want to make it out to be. Just like it's like there's some fucked up stuff going on, but the reality is your everyday life hasn't been affected all that much over the last 20 years from any. Like the fucking Dow is amazing. We're 20,000 points in the fucking stock market and shit. Things are great financially for a hell of a lot of fucking people right now. The economy is strong as shit at the moment. It's all interpersonal bullshit that you're hearing in the media that's affecting your life. It's not real. It's just.
No, I agree. You
know, I mean, like,
I've even said it to my parents before. I'm like, I don't get why I'm so fucking pissed off about shit all the time. Like, I really don't have a hard life whatsoever. Right? I really don't. I get up every day, fucking play some PlayStation, and then I watch YouTube, and that's it right now, man. Like. But for some reason, I have to like find this philosophical, deep conspiracy theory about every fucking thing.
Yes.
And it's just fucking annoying, man. I don't know if that's just part of like I'm not fucking out of puberty at age 20 yet, or what the fucking deal is.
It's just the way of the world now. Social media and this interconnectivity that has never existed before in the history of the fucking world. This has never existed. People being able to immediately give their opinion on everything, and thousands, hundreds, thousands of people, sometimes millions, will react to that feeling. Oh my God, what greater thing is there? Everybody feels more important, a hell of a lot more important than they actually fucking are. Because the reality is we're no more important than we were 20 years ago when people were just cyber fucking on the internet. That's all the internet was used for. I had an AOL account when I was 14 years old. Guess what I was trying to do? I was trying age, sex, location. I was just trying to have cyber sex. I didn't care about anything else. I didn't give a fuck about nature watching. No, I wanted somebody to tell me how they wanted to describe how they were going to suck my dick. That's fantastic. But now the internet's about opinions. It's about getting as many likes on opinions as you can to sway people and getting people to go fund this and support that and all kinds of shit. And I'm no better. I'm trying to get people to fucking help me better my life in some ways, but I'm also trying to offer some entertainment. I don't think I'm as big of a douche as some of the others. A douche nonetheless. I'm a douche.
Nah, Dave, you cool, man.
I appreciate that, C-Man.
I mean, when it comes to like, that's part of the reason why I got rid of like my Twitter and Facebook, where my peers from like high school and shit had me on, because 9 times out of 10, if I was posting something, it wasn't because I truly enjoyed it. It was because I wanted to seem like this deep, cool guy that was smart and make people think I'm so much better than I really am. It was just very
you pretentious motherfucker. Yes,
exactly. Pretentious as fuck. And that's exactly why I got rid of all that shit, because I found myself pissed off at myself because the shit didn't make any sense. It was just words trying to seem smarter.
Exactly. You see, you get it. You get it. Just live your fucking lives, people. Just fucking go to Starbucks, get a coffee every now and then, come back, masturbate, play some video games, go to work, pay your taxes, live your fucking life, man. It is not as complicated as you make it out to be most of the time. I try to live by one simple fucking credo every single day. If I can get through the day without dying and try to mitigate how much I'm an asshole that day, I'm a happy fucking fat guy.
Pretty much just listed off like my daily routine, except for the coffee. Exchange that for like some Rockstar energy drink.
You know what's so weird? I'm 33 now. I'm turning 34 in May. And over the last 8-9 months, I've become, for the first time in my life, I'm a coffee aficionado. I fucking love it. I love the experience. I love the ceremony, the ritual. I know how pretentious and douchey that sounds, but I love it.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm in a similar boat. I mean, I'm not the same age. I'm like 13 years younger, but like, I I just started drinking coffee about 4 or 5 months ago, and up until that point, I fucking hated it, thought it was disgusting, talked shit on everybody who drank it. But after I started having it, I'm like, oh, well, damn.
Yeah,
this ain't
holy
bad.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I've been here in Germany for 15 years, and I've been married to my wife for coming up on 14 of those years. And when I first met my wife, I was a 19-year-old kid. I went to her mother's house for her birthday, and that was the first time I had ever met her. I got a coffee because I was trying to be adult, you know, and I hated coffee, but I was trying to get it. And they all watched in astonishment as I filled up this coffee that they just gave me, this wonderful coffee that they brewed from scratch. It was just a wonderful fucking experience. They watched in horror and amazement as I fill it up with sugar and cream. And milk and it's like, would you like some coffee with your sugar? Now I drink it fucking black almost. Like a little bit of cream and that's it. It's amazing. I'm getting older. The older I've gotten, the more I've appreciated coffee, the Beatles, and Jerry Seinfeld. Very strange.
Dude, fuck Beatles.
Xanta donated $5 to taking Discord calls. No, I wasn't planning on it, man. I'm just taking Skype stuff. See,
We
man,
need to get $5 so that way you
shut
can
your
get the 50
no
and eat
no.
a fucking pepper.
Shut
$5
up.
people.
Fuck, you're out of here, see, man.
No, wait.
You're fucking done. No,
wait.
if I gotta eat a pepper now, if I gotta eat a pepper now because of you, I'm gonna fucking put my foot right up your dick hole.
Pepper, I will order peppers myself and send you a video of me eating them.
Some cunt is about to donate $5 just so I can eat another pepper. I don't want to eat another pepper. I was about to get off the fucking show. Thanks a lot, you cunt.
Well, people in the chat want us to have another rap battle, brother.
No, I don't want to have another rap battle with you. Not now. All right, you know what? Yeah, let's go. Go ahead. Spit it.
Go ahead.
Spit
Yo, someone donate $5. Don't give no fucks. Make sure Dave eats the pepper and gets hotter than summer weather. His face will turn beet red. He'll be breathing like he's fucking dead, breathless. Except, no, he won't.
No, he won't. I love that. All right, check it. C-Man tries to come in here and give me some beef. He thinks I'll eat peppers and I'll heat up with steam. He doesn't realize that it don't affect me. It doesn't break me. That I am the man with the plan and he needs to respect me. Fuck.
Oh, shit. That actually wasn't bad.
It was pretty bad. It started good and then went really, really awry.
The rhymes were pretty, simple rhymes. It's freestyle shit.
Yes.
Neither
I
of
got
us, like,
whiter.
rap.
I felt like I started like one shade of white and got progressively whiter the longer I went.
Yeah, honestly, the flow wasn't that bad.
Thank
and I'm
you,
a
I
rap
appreciate
critic, and your flow was actually. I'm not just sucking your dick. Like that flow was not that bad.
That's great. Fuck off, Xanta. $5.50. Have a pepper from me.
Yeah.
God damn it. All right, C-Man, get out of here. I'm gonna eat this pepper. God fucking damn it.
Peace, homie. Enjoy.
Oh God, I'm really upset right now. This sucks. Son of a bitch. I knew C-Man. Oh, he ruins everything. Don donated $5. You fuck you too. There it is, Carolina Reaper time. Son of a bitch. Hey, I'll take it. Thank you for your money. Thank you for your fucking money, and I hope you all fucking die of gonorrhea. Enjoy your gonorrhea wished on you by Dead on Dave. I don't even have a vessel to spit this in. I gotta go. I'll be right back. I gotta go get something to spit this in. I'll be right back, okay? Right back. All right, we're taking off the Stay Puffed hat. Because here's the thing. You guys have seen me eat peppers, but I don't think you've ever seen me eat a pepper in a Pokemon hat. So now we're getting more special. We're getting a lot more special now because now it's a pepper in a Pokemon hat. That means I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Bum, 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 bum. To eat them is my true test. To burn my ass is my cause. All right. This sucks. Man. I do like the money, though. I appreciate the money. Hannah Ellery says, I like this channel. I really like this channel. Just sub today. Thank you, Hannah. I appreciate that. Means a lot. That's good stuff. Emin Valdez, LOL, you're the guy from the call, C-Man. Yes, he is. Travis, B-Boy, only good hosts walk away for 10 seconds. Hey, I had to, man. Had to do my thing. All right. Oh, God. Oh, I don't want to do this. This is awful. Dofada, surely you built up some kind of immunity for peppers by now, Dave. Yes, I have. That's why I lowered my price. Because it's not as bad as it once was. And I can take it. This is a bigger one, though. I don't like this. I can take them a hell of a lot better than I used to. So, oh, man, that's fucked up. Seaman says, you're a better rapper than you are a singer. You know, Seaman, you always want to talk that shit. I don't really want to be like that. No, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I couldn't think of a second rhyme. Seaman wants to be all up in my grill. He doesn't even know that I'm about to get ill. He thinks that I'm a bitch and that I am a punk. I'm going to eat this pepper and then smoke some skunk. Word to your mother. Fuck me in the face. I swallowed. No, I swallowed so much. I swallowed so much of it. No. Oh, and I peeled skin off of my lip earlier, and I just burned it so bad. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh. I swallowed so much, and I have no milk. Oh my God. I'm gonna go get milk. It's a Carolina Reaper. Oh no. I'm gonna go get milk. I didn't mean to swallow. It happened on accident. And I'm big. My lip hurts. Oh, I peeled skin off my lip earlier. Oh, it burns. Yeah. Oh my God. Don donated $1. Swallow it, N-word. No. Hannah Ellery. Oh man, Dave, it's okay. I got paid well for it. Oh. I'm gonna pay for that shit. That hurt. Come on, man. I swallowed so much of it. This is a terrible idea, but I don't want to get up. I'm going to drink water. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, why do people drink water? Oh, my God. Grandma's Scoville unit. The Carolina Reaper is the hottest pepper in the world. Averages 1.5 to 2.3 Scoville units. Oh my God, my lip hurts so much. Ow. Oh God. Oh, good Lord. Friendship Bad Dave, you are slowly morphing into a dragon. Only with my breath. I don't want you to see my face. You can't see my face, and while I chew the Carolina Reaper. Xanta donated another $5. You are welcome. Eat me, Xanta. You made this happen. I blame you. Ugh. Pox is cheer. Used water. I should have said no drinks. Why? I never agreed to that. I've done it in the past where if you didn't want me to have milk, you could pay for how long I go without milk. I didn't do that today. Whew. Iman Valdez, if you kill yourself, it'll go away. You see, I don't care about telling me to kill myself. However, you're just a cock, so think about your life choices. Enjoy your time out. Maybe you'll come back with a better attitude. Oh, you'll enjoy the splendor that is Dead on Dave. Oh my God. Oh, this sucks so bad. Oh, this really does blow. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, all right. Thank you guys so much. JJ Lopez. Wow, Americans are so dramatic. Get your ass on here, get a pepper, and let's see what you do. All right, Mr. fucking hoity-toity. I'm so tired of this shit. Get on the motherfucking internet. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay, I'm good. Oh. I'm a thug. All right, let's take another call. The Blue Mustang guy. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Oh. All right, I just had to mute the YouTube live stream. So I'm going off a little off topic of what the title says, but
that's okay. We're talking about whatever.
There's this small story. I'm not sure if you heard about it. It was released by a YouTuber called That Dr. Tom Guy. He basically said his experiences with a previous YouTuber that he used to collab with, and some of the stuff is kind of like not okay, I guess. It's really. I mean, you go watch the video for itself. It's like 40 minutes or something, but it's video. It's a really good. I actually enjoyed listening to it, but it's just really weird because there's like some pedophile claims or something like that on it, and it's just like because I thought that they were good friends, but apparently something bad happened.
Well, there's always backstory. You never know what's gonna fucking come out with people. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
I can't focus very well because my mouth is burning the fucking shit. But I appreciate your call. Do you have anything else?
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
All right. So me and my buddy's birthday, we started up a podcast, like just for fun. Probably not going to go anywhere far with it, but do you have any like suggestions or like stuff that we should do, like advice?
Well, how serious do you want to be? I mean, like, do you want to try to gain an audience, or is it just you don't care about quality or what?
Well, we want to gain like a small audience, but it's not really going to go that far because one of my friends has 70 subs and I have 43 subs on myself.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, everyone's got to start somewhere. If you want to grow, then you invest in the right equipment.
Okay. Because the mic I got is really quiet, and I'm using the one on my webcam, which is really crappy.
Yeah, it's not great, but I mean, like the Blue Yetis aren't that expensive, and there's some others that are cheaper alternatives that you can certainly use. Hell, Tommy C used the goddamn Rockstar mic for the longest, like a Rock Band mic for the longest time. So there are definitely a lot of ways to up your quality very easily and on the cheap. But stuff that you should definitely invest in. Don't use things like Google Hangouts if you're going to do video. Use Skype, or it's the best option. I know it sucks, but it is the best option. And use a program called XSplit. I don't like OBS. I like XSplit because, yes, it is. You do pay for it if you're going to go live, but it's worth it. It's like $20 for 3 months. It's worth it.
Okay, because right now I'm currently using OBS, and I tried to somewhat replicate what how Tommy does his podcast, just like because I kind of really like the style, but I couldn't get it to do with OBS.
Yeah, XSplit's a little bit more user friendly. I like it a lot. Some people really do swear by OBS, but I love XSplit. I know it eats more resources, but I love it. It's easy, and I'm stupid, so. All right, look, my lips are about to fall off. I'm gonna have to jump up out of here really soon. I appreciate the call, buddy. You have yourself a good night. And if you want to hit me up more questions, hit me up on Twitter, man. I'll follow you back, and you can ask me all the questions you want. I'll try to help you as much as I can. Okay?
All right, thanks.
No problem, buddy. Yeah, take it easy. Oh, all right. You insufferable cunts, you put me through torture. I appreciate everybody who's been here tonight, and thank you for making me suffer like you always do. I love you guys so much. So great. I love it. Fuck, I can't even think of how to end the show. Thank you guys very much for joining me right here on Dead on Dave Productions. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Dead on Dave Live Viewer Questions. Have yourselves a fantastic evening. Like, subscribe, and share. And as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. Tomorrow, we will be recording the first episode of Catch 33. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, by the end of the week, you will have your first episode. And hopefully, you enjoyed the pseudo pilot that we did yesterday on this channel. Make sure you go check it out. Thank you guys very much. Keep it copious. And as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. Thanks everybody for your donations tonight. I greatly appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Peace. Oh.